Welcome, visionary woman. This week, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be reading you a branding testimony. You might be like, oh, come on, this is so boring. I don't want to read a branding testimony, but I think it's going to reflect back to you your potentiality that you're not aware of yet. And this is what branding does, and this is what our clients experience. But it's one thing for me to say it to you and chat about it, and then it's another thing for you to hear it from the horse's mouth, from someone who is in exactly the same position as you, who has the same worries and the same issues and the same responsibilities and pressures and priorities as you. And one of the big things that people really don't realize, but I really love about branding, is how much it impacts your confidence. So your ability to make quick decisions, to move forward, to take action, to show up, to post, to be consistent, to make big business decisions that you might have been circling on. Branding backs you in a way that you may never have been backed before. So it makes you feel supported and like you have the foundation to move forward from, rather than feeling a little bit scattered and a little bit uncertain, and that always being the background track to whether or not you're going to move forward, whether or not you're going to take action. So let's talk about this client specifically. And I have this conversation quite often, but I actually didn't cold message because I knew this person. She'd done a few courses with me. I like her content, vice versa. But I just got an intuitive hit to send her a message saying, I would really love to do your brand. I don't do that very often. I've probably done that maybe 4 times in my life. I think part of the fact that I don't do it often means that if you're on the end of that message, you can know that it's legitimate. And I genuinely am really excited about your brand, and I genuinely can see that I could take your brand really far for you. So I actually sent her a message, and her immediate response was like, oh, I can't really afford it right now, but I can see that it's important. And so I was like, let's do a reduced deposit and an extended payment plan. Let's get you in with the least amount of obstacle. Let's reduce the deposit down to $250 or $500. And then in a few months, we'll do your brand and you can get an extended payment plan on the balance if you need it. The thing about branding and the thing about this conversation of I know I need it, I'm not sure if I need it right now, I'm not sure if the other things are more important, is that branding is truly a chicken and the egg situation. And I genuinely believe that branding will make every single other action and strategy that you take in your business more worthwhile, because it's being backed by a trustworthy set of communication. And you can strategize, do as many strategies as you want. If your visual communication is speaking in a different language to the wrong person, none of that's going to work. When you have a brand, you start to feel more confident, more empowered, and you will start to show up more consistently if you're actioning it, because you know that it looks good already, it's coherent, it's cohesive, and every time you post, you're solidifying the brand authority that's already been built strategically for you. So let's get into this testimony, and you can hear it word for word from the horse's mouth. So this is from Cassidy, who is a naturopath of Embrace Co. And she specializes in hormones, fertility, gut, and nervous system. And I really wanted to share her testimony because it was quite long. A lot of people don't read long testimonies on social media, but this is a nice space for us to get into it. And I genuinely think that this testimony is going to reflect back to probably some of the ways that you're feeling in your business. So this is what she's had to say about branding with me. Working with Clara on the branding for Embrace Co. has been one of the best decisions I've made for my business. From the beginning, Clara completely understood the vision, the feeling, the bigger picture behind Embrace Co. in a way that honestly surprised me. She brought my ideas to life in a way that I didn't even know how to articulate myself. She just got it. Her communication was incredible. She over-delivered in every way, and the whole process felt so aligned. It wasn't just about creating a beautiful brand. It was about creating something that reflected where I'm going and the business I always knew Embrace Co. could become. I was listening to one of Clara's podcasts where she spoke about clients having timeline jumps and being able to see the potential in their business after branding. And that really resonated with me. The branding has genuinely done that for me. It's helped me realize that the next level of Embrace Co isn't something that needs to happen years from now. It's ready now. Before this, I think I would have continued telling myself I'm not ready yet. But Clara gave me the confidence and the clarity to step in this next chapter. She has shown me the vision and the path forward, and I now feel so excited to elevate every aspect of Embrace Co into what I always knew it could be. I honestly feel like this branding has lit a fire under me in the best way and given me so much confidence moving forward. I'm beyond grateful for Clara, her talent, and the way she brings businesses to life. I couldn't recommend her enough. Thank you, Cassidy. So I just love that I'm someone who's watched Cassidy's content and it's really obvious that she knows her shit. She knows what she's talking about, and she's having deeper conversations than a lot of naturopaths are having online, honestly. And something that I often see is naturopaths who are posting something like, oh, my content isn't working. It's like, because it's too basic. It's too basic. Any health wise person on TikTok already knows that information. Whereas the stuff Cassidy's talking about is a bit more in depth, and she's really talking about intricate and often a bit scientific things that are explaining to people their symptoms or where they're at or what's going on or the options of different treatments. And therefore, she's at a certain level of expertise, right? She's not a grad. She's not just getting started. She has a strong expertise and a greater level of knowledge, awareness, experience, etc. Her brand hadn't caught up to that yet. So even though she's operating at this certain level, the brand wasn't backing that level of expertise. And now it is, which hopefully has enabled her to move forward and make other business decisions that she feels confident and sure and supported in. And I just love this for her. And if you feel this way, like you might want this for yourself, you can book in a branding project. You can book in a free one-to-one brand clarity call with me where I can explain everything to you and go through any questions that you might have. And I only have a few spaces left for this year. So if you're thinking about it, make sure to jump on it soon. If you love this episode, if you love being expanded by other women's success, make sure to rate and review and share the podcast. I'll be back in your ears next week.